Hey, what's up, Q? Running back hard, eh? You should make a Gengar one. That would be awesome. Why would I want that music? Hey, what's up, Halo? I'm just doing my promos on Instagram, and then we'll be bouncing on to Genshin. Genshin. That didn't work. There we go. Oh, this is his territory. Yeah. I mean, a Mew on a Mew doesn't have to have a lot to throw back, so it's awkward. Yeah, that's true. Like tossing back sticks. Footed. Cool. Yeah. Everything connected to this side. So we are going to be back on Genshin today. We're going to be basically doing dailies because there's nothing really new going on in Genshin right now. We're kind of in like a lull, second half of banner. Once we finish those dailies, if you will, we will be swinging over to Zenless because that one's definitely behind. We got to catch up the story there, swing back to events, and then side quests, and then back to Honkai. Is Genshin worth coming back to? Give me at least a little frame here. What is the last thing you remember playing in Genshin? Like story-wise. Tell me story-wise. And you can be as vague as possible and I'll give you my thoughts. Unless the vagueness is 4 characters fighting. I can't do anything with that. Beautiful. What I like to see. That. Swing here. What's up? And we will swing over to... Let's see what you guys are saying. And we're off to the races. A nice Genshin break, you know? Yeah. That even the most inept characters in Genshin are smarter than Grace. Tonight dying here. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Lemonade again. Stop killing people. Yeah. The polls that we're going to have for tonight is over in Honkai Star Rail. So at the end of the stream, we'll switch over to Honkai. Get some polls going. I have 2 polls there. And that means next week I will talk to you guys about the poll setup and then get your ultimate setup. So we have the ability to do a whole bunch of polls on Friday, right? But then also you saw this week we did polls on Monday, Tuesday, and then Friday. So 3 different days of polls. Okay. Yeah. But if you want me to give like an overall answer, Halo, I would say yes, Genshin is worth going back to. There's definitely things that I like about Zenless or like about Star Rail, or even if we're talking about Arknights, that's better than Genshin. But I would say that Genshin is the most solid, cohesive product out of all of the gacha games that I've been running into so far. Yeah, you can live vicariously through my polls, and thankfully, I'm happy to say in order to show you guys all these polls, I've not spent any money for this, so I am not a whale. I'm just doing the grind. So I'm just trading my time for your enjoyment. That's okay. I'm enjoying the game anyways. Feast your eyes on Palace Alcazar Zare. Pretty plants as far as the eye can see. Paimon actually noticed how beautiful it was here earlier in our travels, but our fungi friends probably hadn't had the chance to really look around yet. Pure enjoyment. I'm glad. Yeah, this is definitely right up their alley. Okay, it's time to check out some landscape paintings that best capture Sumeru's unique essence. Bongo Head, Kindlejoy, come take a look and compare them. You left off of Fontaine. Okay, so that means you haven't seen Natlan, you haven't seen Nodcry. Fontaine was good. I can understand where the burnout would happen. And for me, I would say the main push for the burnout on Genshin comes from Sumeru. Sumeru is horrible. It's so bad. It's such a long, very tedious playthrough, whether you're talking about the story or the side quests or just the sheer scale of the map. We're talking about the forested region, and you're also talking about the desert region, right? And the story just doesn't really grasp you. So by the time you get to Fontaine, you're just like, what if this is the same way, right? The ending of Fontaine was good. Definitely better than Sumeru. But I still enjoyed Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt more than Fontaine. The overall aesthetic of Fontaine is good. And some of the characters there are fantastic. When you get into the prison area, it's a little grindy in that area. But it's not anywhere, like I said, Sumeru. Then it takes you to Natlan. Natlan's cool. It's got really good music that kind of reminds me of like The Lion King. The stories there are pretty snappy. If you want to stick to the main quest, you'll get through the area in a very quick area, because there's 5 different areas in Natland that have their own vibe. Each one has their own vibe. So I guess because of that aesthetic change through Natland, you're not really getting burnt out in Natland. You move into Nodcry, which is a really anchor point in the story. So a lot of the stuff that's happening in Nodcry is just like, oh god. So if I wanted to, give you my overall thought, should you return? Yes, you should return. Finish off Fontaine, go over to Natlan, see how that feels. Because like I said, because of the different aesthetics, the likelihood of you getting burnt out on Natlan is going to be very low. Nodcry is a lot of, like I said, really good story parts. So again, you won't get burnt out there. But I can understand stopping on Fontaine. I do truly understand stopping on Fontaine, because it's directly after Sumeru and it's such a burnout. We're about to move from Nodcry to Snezhnaya, which I'm super excited about, because we've been talking about Snezhnaya since Mondstadt, right? This is where all the bad guys are. This is where all the harbingers come from, right? So I really want to see what's there. And then also we're getting into the point where we have a Cryo Archon, right? Because we haven't had a Cryo Archon yet. So that'd be really cool to kind of see what's going to come from that, and also the development of, like, let's say, abyssal powers and stuff like that. So there's a lot coming here, but I know they've hinted to potentially a Genshin 2, which means that eventually at some point they will stop Genshin. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know if they're going to do something like, for example, like Overwatch. I know Overwatch has nothing to do play style like Genshin, but maybe where they just kind of like, migrate the assets over and be like Overwatch 2. Do they do a connecting point between this and Genshin 2? I don't know. So there's a lot there, but that's my overall thought. And if you want to be like the TD too long, didn't read. Yes. Yes. Yes, there's so much that happened during that time. Whether we're talking, the fandom always has some version of drama, right? Specifically between different characters. A lot of fanfics get tossed around as well that also adds to the drama. And then you had the VA drama with Paimon and all of that stuff, which was bonkers to watch. It's weird because at some, like, in any given day, you're looking at the VAs and being like, you're all evil, you're all greedy, and you're evil. And then you look at Mahoyo one day and you'd be like, you're evil. You're greedy and you're evil. And it's like, it gets to the point where like, yeah, you don't really want part of that toxicity, right? In the games that you're enjoying. But I think overall that's been kind of been smoothed out. And this new Paimon doesn't scrape the ears like a chalkboard to me anymore. She sounds a lot like Minnie Mouse, not gonna lie. But yeah, I've just enjoyed it a lot more since things have happened and since things have settled down. Okay, let's get into the funness of taking pictures. Some of these things are not fun though. Geez, the sensitivity on this controller comparatively towards that controller over there. This one's a lot more sensitive. Toxicity, hence I stopped. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. Like, for those of you out there that play League, I don't understand how you survive through that. And it's crazy. I come from the Call of Duty era, whereas you know, when it was in like its heydays, right? Like MW1, MW2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Whereas, if you didn't hear a racial slur, did you even play Call of Duty that night? It was a very toxic environment. But now they basically block off all the communication on Call of Duty, whereas over on League, that stuff is still rampant. You just type away, empty all your toxicity out there, which is like whoa. Yeah, not cry is fun. Not gonna lie. Natline is really cool. Friends of yours still play League? I know people that still play League. I know people that still play League in this chat. I mean, technically, Q, you don't play League, but it's still League. It's mobile League, so the same toxicity exists. Toxic if you died. Yeah, true. It's just a game, right? This is what we're using to kind of like chill out and escape. Imagine going to work and dealing with like a toxic fellow employee, and then coming home and having toxic people online. You're just like, what the heck? Like, I just want to relax, you know? Is same, yeah, and occasionally stress. yeah, exactly. That's not what gaming's for. No way. I just realized the volume on my TV was up. I was actually testing. Aw. Thank you for the bit donation. I actually have my speakers on right now, so I heard that. Thank you. So I'm working on a new series for YouTube, in Mario Kart, and it required me to figure out how fast I can beat a cup and get gold. So found out today it's 12 minutes. So I need to keep developing that series and see where we go from there. Over there. But that series will be on Wednesdays. So right now we do have content on Mondays and Fridays, and we always talk about the bonus on Wednesdays. But we haven't had like enough content to really push for that bonus. But now we do. Now we do. So I might actually have the first video up for you guys. Well, not next week. It's going to be the first week of April. Whenever the heck that is. Whenever the heck that is. That's not next week, right? That's the week after it, right? Does that make sense? April 1st, which is funny because when I was telling Jose about it, I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna do the first one on April 1st. And I felt the need. I'm just like, not a joke, not a joke though. It's not April Fool's. Really, I am gonna have it for April 1st. But you know, as soon as you mention April 1st to somebody, immediately people are just like, I don't know about you. The trust just goes out the window. You don't trust anyone that day, yeah. But don't worry, we still have the joke that we're gonna play on Hector. Don't worry. I have not forgotten that one. We'll head back through Batiyama Forest, and after that, back to Bada Harbor. Paimon's been thinking about this. The desert forests and valleys in Samara all feel super different, but we've pretty much never seen them all in one trip, have we? Good thing we don't have to rush this time. Paimon says we should take it nice and slow and soak it all in. Sure thing, no rush, just vibes. Ooh, our fungi friends look ready and raring to go. Let's hit the road. And now we have the Pokemon Snap version of this event. Which I'm not a fan of this event. I'm not a fan of this event. That whole like jigsaw thing that you saw me do at the beginning is like, eh. Boring. And this is boring. Because originally you'd think when you first are playing this, you're just like, well, I need to get the best shot, right? No. Just make sure you get as many of the circles in as possible. They could be horrible shots. You know how we talked about how Sumeru burns out people? I purposely skipped the Aranara because I watched Q. She was playing that, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. Her stress, just hearing about her stress of going through that, I'm just like, it's long. Yeah, you're right. It's super long. Maybe when I get like hard up for like, I need some Primo Gems. But that time I found every chest available in Tivat. Yeah. Yeah. There's one story arc in Nodcry where like I think you actually fight for all of like 10 minutes. And there's 45 minutes of like watching people talk. Thankfully, they don't do that any other times in Nodcry, but that really reminds me exactly what you're saying, where I'm just like, oh my god. Let me fight something. But yeah, so when I'll show you after this, but when I look at my map, there's still a gaping hole where Arnara is. And I was just like, I lost brain cells. Oh, jeez. You gotta get that fun score. Get that fun score going. Almost. Ah, wrong time. Wrong time. But if you did lose brain cells, it's okay, because when you're playing stuff like this, you don't even need brain cells. This is just look for circles, press A. Give me a monologue with Paimon. I hate this. Yeah, I can understand that. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Wait, why are you saying that I have a new mission? Why wouldn't you just give me the mission? Was this a mission after the event? Oh, maybe we have to actually have a mission today. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think this might be just the end of the mission. We're back. You can already hear Bongo Head and Kindlejoy's cheerful steps from a distance. Looks like you really had a blast this time. You can tell they're having fun from that far away. I still can't read the emotions in our fungi friends' footsteps. Guess I've got a lot to learn. There's always more to learn. This trip really did feel different. Running around with our fungi friends. Then coming back to the little fungi playground. It feels like coming home to a nice meal after a long day of playing outside. How about we take a photo together right now? Pyro remembers reading in the Steambird that many famous travel journals line up all the little snapshots from a trip in chronological order. Now that Silver Companion mentions it. I've gotten so used to having these fungi friends around all these years. We'd never really taken a proper photo together. You two big shots really know how to wrap up an adventure nicely. With a meal. They always end every single quest with a meal. Alright, let's use Bongo Head's camera. Set it on the tripod and take a timed group photo. Once Hanya and Suka are less busy, we can all go out and have fun together like this again. It's never gonna happen. Yippee! The Genshin creators will forget about these two characters. Speaking of which, Bongo Head is really talented at taking photos. Paimon picked a few good shots and put them together with our group photo. Hanya and Suka can check them out too. Wow, you really thought of everything. Oh, and Paimon bought some souvenirs for you. Alright, see you soon. Here, the macarons you didn't get to try before. Aw, only said it in passing, you actually remembered it. Silver Companion, I'm so touched. To avoid troubling you like this in the future, I really need to fix my bad habits. I'll plan trips properly in advance and not just on paper. You know, when friends are hanging out and chatting freely, even offhand comments can show that what's truly on your mind. When did you get that? Oh, back when we were taking photos in Fontaine. While you were watching the scenery with Bongo Head, Paimon got a newsie to help out and gave her a little tip for the trouble. Don't worry, Paimon prepared your share too. Paimon wouldn't forget. Paimon even remembered the newsie to go straight for your favorite flavor as soon as she got inside. We've already tried almost every dessert in Fontaine, so Paimon's not sure how much of a surprise this will actually be. Anything Paimon picks out is bound to be delicious. That is true. Really? Then Paimon will buy you treats more often. Too bad there aren't any sweets made specially for our fungi friends. How amazing would it be if we could cuddle up with them and enjoy a table full of delicious food? No need to worry about that. In the process of refining our fungi communities, I've been conducting foundational research on the food that fungi enjoy. My goal is to identify ingredients that both fungi and humans can eat, so our buddies don't have to live off of every flavor of marvelous jelly all year round. One day I'll find the ingredients that satisfy both human and fungi tastes, and design delicious dishes we can all enjoy together. So they might remember Hanya. Hanya, because she said that, they might bring her back in. At least this event is easy. It's boring but easy. True. And when it comes to putting theory into practice, I'll be our master chef, just in case Hanya ends up running our 11th pot. Or ruining our 11th pot. Sounds like the day we sit in a circle and share a meal with our fungi friends isn't far off, right? We'll be waiting for your good news, Hanya. In that case, please do come back and visit the Little Fungi Playground when you get the chance. We and all our fungi friends will always be here. Who knows, the surprise might arrive even sooner than you expect. Not bad. Yeah, like you said, boring, but simple. It gives me that lovely, lovely Primo Gem hit that I need. Drugs. Yeah.
Skyward! Scatter! Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra
Okay, now what were the missions for today from Inazuma? Oh, we have one of the other ones that I need to do. Nope. Nope. And no. This one I need to do, though. So after this, I'm going to do my domains. I'm hoping this one will be quick. Wait. Oh. I'm like, why are you making me cook right away? What are you two doing? Any way I can help? Let's start with helping him, and then if the thing doesn't, you know, disappear, then I'll have to do it again another time. As soon as this mission's done. That way, as soon as I finish domains with you, I can leave and go to Zenless. Okay, help? How do you want me to help? Where is it, though? Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I did. Don't know if that was... I feel like I was supposed to help Uncle there. Okay. Is it my turn, Q, or is it your turn? Yours? Okay. So we'll go for cuffs so I can work on Chevrous's
fair
weapon.
winds and gentle rains.
I am ready
One
when you
needs
are.
not marshal the winds to deliver the rain clouds.
That's fast. Go ahead. Send an invite. I see. If you want to use your kaching so we can get the electric. Thank you. We'll run with Sitlolly so that she can go against electric as well.
Skyward! Scatter! You two! Time to Stray cloud converge! Speed of light! Incoming! Incoming! Watch out!
Close your
Watch
eyes.
out!
I can deal with fellows.
Watch out! Incoming! Incoming! Fulfill our path!
Pay your dues.
Keep lolling with either Papa! Get him! Seize the sky! Incoming!
Close your eyes.
Incoming!
The creature's end.
Can't escape death.
Can't run from death.
I can. I always run from death. No, I don't. I don't. I got 160. So I can do this 4 times. Yes. I can do 3 more. Criminal! Over here, police!
Skyward! Make way for the You two! Time to end this!
911.
Get to work!
To dust.
Incoming!
Close your eyes.
If you are still here, Halo,
Watch out!
you do decide to return to Genshin, let me know your code.
Lolly! Papa!
Be
Get
silent.
him!
If you want, we could even grind some domains.
Stray cloud converge! To the tape! Incoming! Watch out!
Where'd you go?
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the Eastling!
Be silent.
Scatter! Skyward!
Dust.
Seize the skies!
Give me the gold ones. Suck. Suck. Come on. You got a gold? Why are you telling me? Why? Rubbing my face.
Get to work!
What the heck?
Close your eyes. Observe.
Keep lolling! Eat Papa! Get him! Stray cloud converge!
Close your eyes.
Incoming! Watch out! Watch out! Incoming! Show no mercy!
Be silent.
Scatter! Skyward!
Pay your dues.
Make way for the... When the sword comes down, time to end them! Skyward! Scatter! Fulfill our pact! Watch out! Watch out! Incoming!
Can't run from
Lolling! Eat Papa! Get him!
How's your health through all this, Q? Am I spamming that enough, or...? You're not dead? All right, I'll take that as a win. If you are liking our live content, check out our recorded content over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal. Posting on Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. I have a game review, basically an indie smash, where we take two games and put it together, and you choose whether or not it's a smash or a pass. So check that video out. The link's in the description. Aw, thank you for the biddy. I appreciate that. Will be our last run on domains.
Stray cloud converge. Incoming. Ha!
Close your eyes.
Watch out. Incoming. Incoming. Ha! Incoming. Watch out.
Night falls.
Scatter. Skyward.
Back them all!
Observe.
Seize the
Fear
sky.
the dark.
Suffer the wrath of Eastly.
Pay your dues.
Incoming. Watch out. Incoming. 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 Watch out.
Where are you?
Even light. Stray cloud converge.
Run from sight.
Incoming.
Observe. To dust. You can't run from death.
Right on. Oh. That is all. I appreciate you. I'm halfway through the temper thyself. Thank you. Bye. What's we got here? Teapot. Are you there, Chubby? Ah, Chubby is there. Okay. Raid Q's World. Make sure to bounce into, yep. Didn't even have to say it. Didn't even have to say it. You're already in my world. Where is it on yours, though? Chubby's not even in your world? What the heck? Why is Chubby in my world but not in your world? What the heck? It even says in the top left corner, the traveling salesman is here. There. That wasn't showing. What the heck? Did you see that? When I was looking at the map, he wasn't even showing up. No, I swear he was not showing up. Was not showing up. Ah, but I can't exchange for another 9 hours. Really? 9 hours? That's like tomorrow. That's crazy. Well, it be what it be then. Thanks for letting me lose my mind inside your pot. Do we have enough for a pull here? We do not. 6 and 3. What we're looking to pull for is Skirk. That's the character we want. I already have Escoffier. I wouldn't mind going for a second Escoffier, but I really want Skirk. And then if I wasn't to get Skirk, my fallback would be Candace. Candace is in both these banners. She's the one in the middle that looks like the Egyptian. I would be okay with that. And then over here on this banner, I want Chi-Chi. Definitely want Chi-Chi. Yes, yes. Skirk is one of your strongest characters, for sure.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few
I want to make sure there's everything
simple words.
that we need done. Yes, okay. Chi-Chi, best girl? Yes. So now we're going to switch over to Zenless, where we're going to do a majority of our work. We will also be back on Zenless on this coming Monday, seeing as Genshin's kind of in that position where it's just dailies and then switch. We will be focusing on Zenless because Zenless, I'm not going to lie, I've not been doing much on Zenless. I've kind of been mainly focusing on Genshin, trying to move forward those world quests where Mondstadt, Leeway are all complete. But Inazuma has a lot of world quests that are bound to daily commissions. So it's just that RNG. I'm just waiting for that RNG to hit. That's why you saw that one today, that cooking one. To push through those final world quests, and then I have to move on to Sumeru. Which unfortunately means I'm going to have to do that Aranara. Which I'm not looking forward to doing that. But whatever. We'll get through it. I'll probably try to do that stuff offline for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit through that quest again. But yeah. And then over here on Zenless, what we're trying to do is we're trying to catch up the main storyline, then catching up the events, then catching up the side quests, which we were working on before. We ended up switching over to, was it Mio? I think Mio? I'm not sure which one we moved over to ultimately. That took over the entire week. But the last one we did was the restaurant, where we got the restaurant up and running. So we moved on to the next one, and we'll continue on from there. I'll lose my mind? Alright, fair. I already lost my mind, so it should just blend in. Oh, nice. That's nice to get on stream. What's up, Belle? I haven't seen you in a very long time. Should be a no, right? Yeah, 160. We ended up getting a pull here, which is nice. So we will also do a pull. Actually, you know what? We'll hold the Honkai Star Rail pull off. We'll do the pull here instead, and then we'll do the Honkai Star Rail on Monday. We can try to keep going with these multiple. Welcome back. Multiple days of pulling. Okay, so now that we have that done, our aim is to go back to our schedule here and continue on with story. If you are looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link because we'd love to have you part of our community today. I just found out that our beacons link on all of our social medias didn't even have the Discord link in there, so that's fun.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
We're very close.
I'm very close friends with Astra. But Ms. Cecilia, you and Astra know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here.
Why?
I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
What name?
Astra.
Even someone as young as Belle must have heard it back then. Cersei.
Cersei. It's saying we knew it, but I didn't know it.
Oh,
Hydration?
what?
Oh,
I did think Ms.
Don't twist my
Cecilia
arm.
looked a bit familiar.
I
but
love lemonade.
No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Can I ask, why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every
But
time I
wait,
bump
first.
into the manager, something interesting
True.
and wonderful happens. The
What?
manager is a very reliable friend. She's the
personal
one
bu-
who
of
saved
course,
my
personal business
performance
reasons,
last
of course,
year
of
on
course,
Gilded
of course.
Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right? Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems.
Oh,
The
jeez.
reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was
I agree.
the
I agree.
PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, the
I also
wake of
took
such
Belle
a
out of her
catastrophic calamity.
temple
I found
outfit
it
and
so
put her back
hard
into
to
her
trust
standard outfit.
that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
After
I
that,
see. So, what happened after that?
We found Arya. She stepped
I
in
want
as
these
my vocal
clothes.
double
Yeah.
and recorded for my last
which
few shows.
fashion do you
Anyway,
guys like
without
the
Hollow
most?
disaster, none of it would have happened.
I personally like
But from
Astra's on the
moment
left.
I made that decision. Even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Arya's hands. New Eridu does not
Left?
need a
Yeah.
disgraced singer who once used
Totally.
a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough
True,
not to be
true.
exposed.
Yeah.
Nor does it need a coward
Middle for
who
something
fled the
simple, yeah.
stage, even if she was
Not gonna lie, the
once
far
praised
right
far
side,
beyond
that
what she
green's a little
deserved.
bright. A little bright for me.
If you ask me,
It would be bad against my
instead
complexion.
of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony.
It does
Am I
match her
hearing
hair.
that right?
Yes.
Works for her. Yeah.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Maybe. Remember we talked about this. We talked about this, Shinya. Once you, what was it? You're going to China? We're all supposed to be dyeing our hair blue in some way, shape, or form. Something like that. Which I'm still down for. Still down for it.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent
I'd be okay
entity
with that
suspect
color.
on the run, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security
worries,
doesn't
I totally
want to
understand
cause a
that, for
panic
sure.
right before Gilded Carrot Day,
I don't plan on losing
none
hair
of
over the
this
next
has
10 years,
attracted
so
much attention.
sure.
Though I disagree with making any assumptions.
Totally
As
understand.
the host of
Yep.
the Year Light ceremony,
Totally
my
understand.
friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives
I
on
only
this
have
street.
like one or
What about
two
you, Cece?
portable chargers.
Should
Yeah,
I take you home?
totally understand.
Wait. Manager, you'll keep this between us, right?
Stays
Over the
inside this
past few
limousine.
years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed
True.
it off.
Because other people don't come
I still
prepared.
haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Yup.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to
Was I the
Aria,
only person
and it
knowing that we were
actually
traveling today?
sounded like a pretty
Did everybody
reliable
just wake up
friend.
today and just find
But I'll
out
keep
now?
an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Being escorted back to the video store by all three of them feels a bit excessive. The luxurious ride carrying a star-studded group rolls slowly through the narrow paths of 6th Street. Luckily, Evelyn's driving skills are flawless, and you reach your destination in no time. That poor limo really had to work for it.
Why are you back so late? It's almost time to meet Jane. I thought you were gearing up to join Angels of Delusion for their Gilded Carrot Day debut.
I mean, the way I see it is if being over worried means that you're actually prepared properly, stick with that then.
It's because you ditched me and ran off first. And now you're saying I'm late, but about the wishing sprite. Aria was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because I ran into Astra on my way back.
You ran into Astra?
Yeah, you missed out, Wise. You spent quite a bit of time recounting everything to Wise, Cecilia, Aria, and the Wishing Spirit, Astra, and the Gilded Carrot Day Yearlight ceremony. As expected, he ends up wearing the same expression Fairy gets when she's processing a data overload.
I see. Looks like whatever happened back then will have to be settled by Cecilia and Aria on their own. But this wishing sprite, it almost sounds like...
You and Wise both turn a suspicious gaze towards Fairy.
like a certain AI assistant.
Affirmative.
What do you mean by affirmative?
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style in the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent probability that the wishing sprite is, in fact, an advanced intelligent data entity.
All right. Fairy, so what you're saying is powerful AIs all talk like that? Then, if the wishing sprite really is an advanced AI, do you have any relevant information?
I have the power now.
Even if you don't have anything for now, with your capabilities, looking into it shouldn't be difficult.
You're like, I'll
right?
charge you.
Negative.
I'll charge you
As an
$60
AI
per
system,
charger. I was
you
gonna
are
say
required
per
by the
minute
law and strictly
of
follow
charging.
New Eridu Civil Code.
That's
I do
hilarious.
not and will not condone the unauthorized acquisition of citizens' personal information or the invasion of their privacy in any form.
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement. If it hadn't come from Fairy, it might have sounded a little more convincing.
They'll disown me. Call the first encounter with Fairy.
Yeah, why don't you tell that to the HDD's previous firewall program? But as master, I've decided to respect Fairy's choice.
All right then. As the assistant manager, I respect the manager's decision. But still, considering the high-level intelligence data entity Fairy sensed in Logspring before, plus the wishing sprite and public security suspect, there's been a lot of unexpected situations involving intelligent entities lately. Is there even a connection between them? Or should we wait for Jane to get here and hear her out before we start analyzing?
Think back to Fairy's behavior today.
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about rules today. Could it be because a PubSec officer is visiting?
Pretty accurate, yeah. Where's the cruise again?
Little guy, are you really gonna
Florida?
say no
Like
to
through
your
the Keys,
top
right?
VIP customer?
Bahamas, okay. Is this your first time going on a cruise? Or at least this cruise? I've never been on a cruise. I've always been curious about how a cruise would be. I'm worried that I would get sick. Because I've been in like very, very small boats and it's made me sick. I know this is it's basically a hotel on the water, so it's not gonna like move like a normal boat. But I've always still slightly been worried about that. First time ever stepping into Florida. Oh, I've been in Florida twice. I've been to Disneyland or Disney World, whatever Disney is over in Florida. I've been there, and then I've been to Panama City Beach because that's where my grandparents used to like fly down to during the winter, and I had to fly down there to drive my grandfather's van back to Canada. But yeah, the weather usually is very nice in Florida. No complaints there. You feel nervous with cruises? What's your reason for being nervous about cruises?
Long time no see, managers. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises, the client asked me to stop by and introduce you to this friend.
What kind of friend would surprise my brother and me? Huh?
Whoa! Who are you? You're like a nether version. You have a tail too. Public security officer looks nothing like Zhuan. I'm butchering these names. I haven't been on here in a while.
Huh?
Sasia.
Let's get down to business, Cecilia.
Sasia.
Oh!
Okay. Just gonna be honest, Sasia is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. That's the one her grandma would be like, damn, can't insult them now. The odd case specialist snaps out of her loop of spacing out and looking around and makes a phone call. Clearly this new public security officer is a little scared of Jane. But from a Theron's point of view, shouldn't the food chain between these two be the other way around? Why? What type of Theron is she?
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me.
Greetings, Phaethon. I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept subordinate to you. Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit is suspected to be an unregistered illegal intelligent entity. A few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for New Eridu.
First off, maybe it's just been so long since I've been on this game, but it kind of sounds like the mayor. I don't know why they're saying like unknown.
But from what you've told us, there's no definite link between these incidents. So why merge them into a single investigation?
Good question. The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another, but we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude, and their eyes showed an abnormal violet glow.
It does make it a bit more convincing.
There are a lot of similarities among the victims. All right, you've convinced me. But this intelligent entity suspect's whole villain persona, why is it so on the nose?
Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past intelligent entities. After some complications, our tech team finally managed to track the suspect's whereabouts inside Lemnian Hollow. Given Wi-Fi's unusual circumstances, I need a proxy who understands both Lemnian Hollow and advanced intelligent entities. And you were the best fit.
Even with all that.
Thanks for the briefing. But who are you exactly? We don't know your name or your title, and that doesn't seem to align with the citizen's right to be informed.
Hey, what's up, Jose?
And besides, That suspicious wishing sprite just recommended a Lemnian Hollow commission to Arya. And now we've received one too. That's yet another strange coincidence. Something is definitely off.
Exactly. As proxies, we're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since this commission comes from public security, that shouldn't be the case here.
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, I suggest we discuss.
Thank you for the 100-bit donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to start the commission as soon as possible and help us locate or eliminate that intelligent entity. My subordinate will provide all necessary instructions and support.
She still beat you to it too.
Thank you in advance for your cooperation in maintaining the city's order and assisting public security.
You did. It was very commendable, Shinya. Mysterious client hangs up. The case is clear enough now. Yet the client remains enigmatic, and before you can ask Jane anything, the case specialist suddenly lets out a stifled scream.
17 whole lines! He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone! I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
The case specialist, who had just been volunteered to offer the necessary structures and support, suddenly takes off running. Jane is left behind, and just like that, the client earlier, she takes a deep breath.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional in their style.
Did you? Are you enjoying it?
I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers and the case specialist with my wishes for a smooth job and hopefully a pleasant partnership.
Yeah, you like it? I was actually gonna tell you the other day, like my suggestion, because you were talking about how you're gonna do your polls, right? And you were just like, well, you know, I'll kind of probably do it similar like how you did it with Resident Evil, where you pulled after, right? So my suggestion to you is one of two things. You can either continue playing Honkai, right, offline, and then do the polls after you do Crimson Desert, or do a Crimson Desert day and a Honkai Star Rail day, especially when you have started to develop a community around people that like to check out when you play Star Rail. Gives them the day to connect with you each week.
Please
She's in
don't
my
touch
back
anything.
office. Go away! Wait, what type of Theron are you? It's like a dragon's tail? Or is it supposed to be a snake? Because they were saying that it's supposed to be switched, and Jane is like a mouse. So this is probably a snake, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, let me know. That's cool. Because I enjoyed watching you play Honkai, and especially seeing where you are. That was cool to kind of see where things were going.
Is this whole house really just for the two of you?
Oh, she's a snake. Look around her neck. She's got a snake right around her neck right now. And the body of the snake is going between her breasts. That's really wild. Jesus, Zenless. Your character designs are nosebleed inducing. That's hot. Yeah. This person from public security. Switching games.
Miss Public Security Officer, is there something wrong with our house? My brother and I always file our fire safety paperwork and business licenses on time.
Oh.
Public security officer? Where?
Her character design is amazing. Like, she's got loops in her hair. She's got little snakes at the top of her ear. That's a really cool. And then like her like clothing down here is like scales. That's a really cool design. I don't know what NEPS stands for though. I feel like I should though. It's new Eridu public security. Ah, okay. I don't know why they're handcuffs though. Probably because it's security. That's a really cool design. I like that.
Are you asking us?
The game. I hear the stutter. 911, I got to hear.
Well, what I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
This case specialist.
This case specialist. What is going on with her? She doesn't seem to think of herself as a public security officer at all.
Sorry, Miss Specialist. You've been wandering around our home for quite a while. Is there something else you wanted to say?
Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer guidance you need.
Sure. Sure.
So, now, go make the best bed in the house ready for me.
You're staying with us?
If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered proxies won't be able to handle the consequences.
Want to stay here?
So,
Yeah, she just
you're
invited.
planning
She's like,
to stay at
go make me a
our
bed.
place? It makes absolutely no sense, but for some reason, I'm not even surprised.
That might not be a good idea. We only have 2 bedrooms.
Please? I'm begging you.
Do you not have a place to? Do you not have a home?
I actually grew up in the Outer Ring,
Okay.
drifting around most of my life. I've never even slept on a proper couch
Oh.
before.
Oh, that's interesting.
I finally managed to find a job on my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg.
There's a couch. There's literally a couch right behind you. So technically, we have 3 bedrooms. By your standards.
If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be left to sleep on the streets yet again.
I don't know if I'd call this a grand estate.
Wait, hold on. This request... Manager, it's up to you to decide.
You lock eyes with Wise in a fierce silent battle, and then the losing. Looks like there's no other choice.
You make it sound so miserable. If there's really no other way, Cynthia, you can stay in my room tonight.
Heck no. She just said a couch is fine. Put her on the couch.
I'll take my brother's room for tonight, and
Wait.
he can crash on the sofa for once.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. He's taller than you, Belle. How won't even fit on the couch?
That's fine. Like I said, the manager decides.
Thank you, you two kind souls. So the room upstairs on the left is mine now?
That's wild that you're saying it like that. You mean you're staying there? It's not yours.
Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest. The specialist will now retire
Yeah,
to
I
her
know.
own room.
If you do miss a stream, do not worry. You can catch all of our streams the very next day after they're live here over at youtube.com/EtherxVault. Swiftly catch Cynthia before she can sprint upstairs and arrange an early departure time with her for tomorrow. Tonight, you'll rest in Wise. Why are the people from public security so weird? An aloof, enigmatic boss suddenly issues a commission, while their subordinate, who acts like some kind of drifter, insists on staying at an innocent civilian's place. This is like something from a movie. That Cynthia is really... Oh, even her name, Sis. It's like this as of a snake. That's cool. Anyways, Belle, do you think Jane might have got the wrong person? Yeah, you're right. But something's off. How long has she been lurking upstairs before she announced herself? How does she even know your room's on the left? That's creepy. Our home security equipment? Never thought there'd come a day when we'd be upgrading our home security systems because of PubSec. Still, it doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions. You should be fine and let her stay the night. One night! Oh, now we're in Wise's room. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, Wise, I kind of like your room. I don't know why you have one hat. That's a really horrible hat. Can we put on the hat? No, don't wear the hats together. That's weird. Ooh, that's a nice chair. That's how they get you, yeah. That's the bed. I mean, you know, even he's already got coffee laid out for himself. That's crazy. Memory board sofa. Let's go to bed. Angel of Delusions just got a commission to head to Lemnian Hollow, and now Public Security is asking me to head there to investigate too. Is it really just a coincidence? Just imagine if we ran into each other. That'd be kind of awkward. Wait. What am I even thinking? The Lemnian Hollow is huge. There's no way we'd run into each other. Better sleep. Between all the traveling today and going back and forth with that case specialist, you're completely wiped. The second your head hits the pillow, you're out cold. Maybe it was just because you are subconsciously thinking about the commission and why sleeping on the couch, but you wake up in a daze before the alarm even goes off. Still early, I should take this chance to wake Sisia and head to Weifei Peninsula together. Gotta vacate the room so Wise can get some more sleep. I don't remember that being on the door. Did you seriously already put up stuff in my room? Why is the case specialist still inside? Is she not in a rush to head out? Suspicious commotion comes from inside. Isia quickly shuts the door behind her after coming out, even throwing her body against it in a pretty obvious attempt to block the view. What did you do to my room? And why are you so low res? Does it look like she's low res? What's going on with the character model? Ahem, good morning, my dear tenant. Tenant, we don't stay at your house. Just messing with you. Why so serious? No need to try to look around me. The room's fine. I even tied it up a bit for you. Well, things are urgent, and Feilum Heights is pretty far, I think. Let's head out now. Should we take an airship or drive? If we really need to, I can pilot an airship. Let's just drive. Oh, what kind of memory? Wait, don't tell me. You couldn't afford a ticket, so you snuck on board and curled up under a seat. But they found you quick and tossed you out of mid-flight. What are you talking about? Ghost? Are they scary? I'm way tougher than any ghost. Besides, if you're the ghost, there's nothing to... Is this girl out of her mind? It's like I'm not even reading the same, like, conversation. But hey, to spare that fragile little heart of yours, we'll drive. If we keep this bizarre convo going, Wise is never going to be able to catch up on his sleep. Let's just head out early. She's nuts. There's no such thing. After getting bossed around by a civil servant who compiled an airship but forgot to bring her driver's license, you end up playing chauffeur and driving her all the way to Feilum Heights.
Whoa! This place! There's so much going on! Wow! It's my
It is
first
spring
time
break
in
this
Weifei.
month.
Is it always this?
Is it this week? Gotta be this week, right? Because... Isn't next week the end? Depends on your school. Oh. Some are late April? Dang. I know for here, a lot of it is March. Late April is wild. Because of Gilded Carrot Day.
It's usually lively here. And with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, it's even busier.
Yeah, true.
But let's finish the Hollow Commission first and save the exploring for later.
No, no way. I'm not going to that place.
That's what you're here for.
What I mean is, as a senior case specialist, I'm always very careful about maintaining proper boundaries when handling official duties in Weifei. But to make sure you're supported, I've selected an exceptionally skilled Hollow operative from our internal database. And she'll be assisting you.
Who is it? Is it just a rando? But you don't have any public security identification on you.
But, Cecilia, you're barely wearing any public security identification. Why can't you move around freely? Plus, that skilled operative is running late. There's no point in just standing around here. Why don't we start some preliminary investigation first?
The terrifying miasma in Lemnian Hollow? No. I mean, the complex situation surrounding Lemnian Hollow isn't something a mere little proxy like you could possibly grasp. I've heard there are multiple factions entrenched there. Corsalumix, Obel Squad, Yunquay Summit, the Exaltists, and more. You really shouldn't act rashly.
Alright.
Alright then. So we'll wait for that skilled hollow operative to arrive before heading out together. When will they get here?
She replied to me on Internet, saying she'd reach Phylum Heights by this evening.
This evening. Internet?
Internet? Didn't you say she's an
Yeah, why are you
operative from
reaching
the
out to
internal
randoms on the
database?
internet?
Oh, what's strange about that? We always use Internet to stay in touch. All right, don't start getting all paranoid. Wait. That place has egg rice noodle rolls?
You're crazy, bye.
I have urgent business to take care of right now. We'll regroup at the cable car station this evening.
Is your urgent business just egg noodles? Jessica takes off at a full sprint towards Yunchasin. It's still early. Why not head over to Swabian Temple for a quick visit? If that intelligent entity really is connected to Lemmy Hollywood, Shifu might know something.
Strange. I've never heard anyone from Wi-Fi Peninsula mention anything about intelligent entities existing in Lemnian Hollow. Don't tell me it has something to do with the creator again.
God, I hope not, but probably.
Belle, didn't you say you had an
Yeah,
important
true.
commission around Gilded Carrot Day? How come you're back already?
I'm here because of that commission.
Shifu! I barely stepped out of Yunque's summit when a troublesome commission landed on me. Luckily, it's in Lemnian Hollow, so I had time to swing by.
I see.
Huh? I thought you'd finished everything and rushed back to celebrate the holiday.
There's no need to dwell on it. If fate allows, we may yet meet again on Gilded Carrot Day.
Shifu, did you foresee that?
Shifu? Does that mean you've foreseen that we'll meet again on Gilded Carrot Day? But I already promised some friends I'd go see their show that night. Never mind. We'll talk about it when the time comes. Right. Has anything unusual been happening in Wi-Fi
Shut
lately?
the fuck up. Not at all.
Huh? Shifu? You don't even need to think about it?
Ah, Junior Belle. You're asking about anything unusual because of that troublesome commission?
Yeah?
Yeah. I heard an illegal intelligent entity has been openly provoking public security, claiming it will disrupt the lighting ceremony. They've been investigating for a while, and now suspect it may have slipped into Lemnian Hollow. A criminal who's that determined to stir up chaos is bound to cause some commotion. So I came to ask if anything unusual has happened in Wi-Fi lately.
Junior Belle, you really don't understand what Wi-Fi is like around Gilded Carrot Day. This time of year, everyone's gone home for the holiday. If there were any strange happenings, or even just gossip, it would have spread instantly.
If no one's chatting about anything right now, then nothing has happened for sure. That's why Shifu is so certain.
Everyone's been so chatty lately.
So you mean people in Wi-Fi have been pretty chatty lately? Could you help me ask around? See if any of the nearby intelligent constructs have been acting strangely? Maybe even with a purple glow in their eyes?
I haven't seen anything. At least Vince, Stripey, and Banyue Shifu seem normal. As for everyone else, it's not that we don't want to help you. It's just that right before Gilded Carrot Day, everyone in Wi-Fi is busy stocking up on gifts, playing mahjong, shopping, making wishes, preparing reunion meals. Try asking about anything serious now, and you'll almost always hear the same answer.
After the holiday.
Always fun people ruining stuff.
If you're concerned, Fufu Yinhu and I can help keep an eye out, but you really should be prepared to wait until after the holiday.
That said, if the suspect really is an intelligent entity, something does come to mind.
Oh, wait! I've run into something strange too! But Junior Inhu can go first.
It's nothing major, but a few days ago, when I passed by Junior's room, I noticed that the computer inside, the one that's usually left unused, seemed to be on.
It does sound a bit suspicious.
Sounds a little suspicious. Maybe an advanced intelligent entity really is trying to sabotage Gilded Carrot Day. Did it sneak in and turn on our computer?
Oh, Junior Inhu, so it was you who shut it down for me. I was using Junior's computer to download the recut version of Legend of the Tiger Warrior the other day. But the internet was a bit slow, then something came up, and I had to step out, so I just left it running.
Your strange incident? Don't tell me it's just that.
Yeah, I distinctly remember leaving
Thank you for the
download
donation, I
movie
appreciate
before
that.
heading out. But when I came back, the computer was turned off.
Well, is this explanation disappointing? Anyway, there's no need to worry too much. If the culprit's goal is to disrupt the lighting ceremony, Phylum Heights is under Swabian Temple's protection. Let them come if they dare.
Exactly. We're the ones lighting the year light. If anyone wants to sabotage the ceremony, they'll have to get past Shifu first.
That's true.
That's true. The lighting ceremony is a big deal. Security would be tight anyway. And with Shifu and all the seniors helping out, there's really no need for me to worry. I'll go take care of the commission first then. I'll stop by again when I have time.
Before you go back to 6th Street, swing by the temple again. I've got a good soup simmering, and by the time you return from the hollow, it should be ready. Take 2 servings back with you, and let Junior Wise try some too.
Bet.
Bet! Senior Inhu, wait for me. Besides, what Senior Inhu and Senior Fufu mentioned earlier is still a little concerning, but the meeting time for the commission is coming up. I'll come back and check after I get out of the hollow. It's about time. Let's head over to the cable car area and meet up with Cecilia.
Arya and Suna? Why is Cecilia standing with them? There's no way it's actually this coincidental, right? From here, you can just barely make out their conversation.
Hello, are you the one who posted the commission, tracking a signal from Lemnian Hollow? To kid? I'm actually not a kid, but... Is it a difficult commission?
Cecilia looks closely at Arya and Suna, and even seems to sniff them a little. Wait, why are you sniffing them? Then her gaze settles on Arya.
Alright, you definitely won't die doing this. But this little girl next to you? She's too weak. Have you considered just ditching her?
Arya and Suna's face turned completely blank at the same time.
Alright. Who you pick as your partner for the commission is your call. But neither of you look anything like a skilled operative. I
She is
just
a
tossed
snake,
this
yeah.
commission up on internet on a whim. I'm not gonna get exposed for this, am I? And what if the proxy goes and tattles to my evil boss? He absolutely can't find out. Actually, Arya and I have teamed up for several hollow commissions before. We're pretty reliable. Yeah, and if you're not comfortable with that, we can refund the deposit. We apologize for wasting your time. Time? Time! No way! Gilded Carrot Day is almost here. I have to get this done right now. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it to you two. I'm a really generous client, you know. I even found you a very skilled proxy. Just follow her lead when the time comes. Oh, and you two should polish up your previous commission experience a little. Otherwise, she might look down on you. Polish up? Yeah. Just make up a few impressive commissions. You can do that.
Yeah, true.
We can't do that! You're so hopeless. Hollow Zero, Nineveh, Miasma. Regular proxies haven't seen any of that. Listen to me. Here's what you say.
Looks like we found the commission partners.
So the partners for this commission are Arya and Suna? All right, the commission has to get done. Forget how Cecilia found them and set aside the wishing sprite for now. But I can't let her mislead them.
You take a deep breath, a very familiar action now. Now you finally understand why Jane and that anonymous client reacted the way they did about Cecilia. You quickly stride over to the three of them. Call out to Cecilia.
Cecilia, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, the proxy's here! See, these are the excellent helpers I handpicked for you. Don't let their age fool you. They're already very seasoned. Manager? Proxy?
Arya, Suna, good evening.
Oh, so you know each other. See, I told you I'd found the perfect partners for you. All right, no more wasting time. This is a signal tracker. Take it with you into the hollow and make sure it stays calibrated. It'll guide you toward the signal source.
Signal tracker enter the workbench. The signal tracking device Cynthia has provided, which can be used only in the open areas, used to determine signal strength and thus the distance to the targe. Forgot to put the T at the end of targe. Okay, so we're gonna say the distance to the target. It even has a directional indicator to pinpoint specific signal source. Sure, this case specialist has always seemed a little flavy, but should be able to count on the gear she's handed to you, right? Take it with me?
Take it with me? Do you mean Arya, Suna, and I are going in together? What about you? Aren't you coming with us?
Oh, I'm not going. I've heard there's miasma in Lemnian Hollow. It's terrifying.
What the heck?
Huh? I'm the brains responsible for planning the operation. Of course, I can't just head into the hollow myself. I'll be providing support for you from outside.
Pro manager, are we heading out now? You really okay with heading into a hollow? Totally fine. My aptitude for ether's always been really good. Three of us sometimes do some simple hollow commissions together to help fund our group. Though this hollow today does feel a bit unfamiliar. I'm totally fine too. My aptitude for ether is pretty good, but being that way since I was a kid. Plus, Ningong had a friend mod our weapons earlier, and everything's in top shape now. Wait, seriously? That kind of service must cost a fortune. Not at all. Ningong said that she went to try out the VR stages at Luna Square's HIA Club. She lucked out as the 10,000th visitor, so they hooked her up with this modification service as a freebie. Yeah. All our equipment's been modded to perfection. The HIA really knows their stuff. Can the HIA really manage that? Lumia's HIA Club basically just handles rookie signups and training sessions. No way they'd offer weapon mods, especially not for free. That kind of service is crazy expensive. But wait, didn't Ningong keep going on about winning a 500,000 Denny jackpot and stuff like that before? Could it be that she doesn't want to make a big deal in front of the team, so she's always secretly helping them out with funds? The more I think about it, the more likely it seems. If I get a chance, I should keep an eye out. Manager, don't worry about Suna and me. We'll be fine. If you're ready to, let's head out. Alright. Looks like we're going to be using Arya and Suna. Bet you didn't expect this. I'm a proxy.
Arya and Suna. You didn't see that coming, did you? Actually, I'm an amazing proxy.
It's fine. Everyone has a few little secrets.
It's your secret.
Right? Oh, right. I guess that means we're being open with each other now. Even though Nonggong isn't here, Arya and I will definitely protect you and help you finish the commission, Manager.
Protect me?
Protect me? Thanks, Suna and Arya. Alright then, let's head out. Arya and Suna are both so young, and they're not even trained hollow operatives. They look so weak. I'm their proxy. I need to find somewhere safer and fast. Better start using the signal tracker now.
And posture check. Thank you.
Calculating route now.
Huh? What's wrong, Arya?
Oh, it's just your navigation assistant. Its voice sounds a little familiar.
Understood. Providing more voice options in a current voice pack. Thoughtful AI assistant. Should you wish to change it, I can provide the following alternatives.
Playful performer, elegant mentor, carefree celebrity, stoic enforcer. Hold on, something weird got mixed in.
Hold on. I think a weird voice pack got mixed in. Since when did Fairy have this feature?
They didn't even bother to record that voice pack because it stopped talking.
So an amazing proxy doesn't just lead the way into the hollows in person, but also carries a voice-changing smart assistant.
That's not it.
That's not it at all. This is kind of hard to explain on the spot. Let's get moving and finish the commission first. Then we can talk once we're back on 6th Street.
Okay.
Let's find an open space and activate the signal tracker.
I still can't believe the manager is actually an amazing proxy.
It's like seeing an adorable teddy bear suddenly whip out a dinner knife and brutally massacre a strawberry cake.
Oh my god.
What kind of comparison is that?
That's terrifying. Yeah, let's see if I can still remember how to play Zenless. Some of Arya's attack generate phantom power on the field when hitting enemies and activating an ultimate grants multiple stacks of all-out support while charging by holding. If all-out support is active or phantom power is present on the field, all-out support or phantom power is consumed to quickly increase the charge level. The heavy attack of the third hit or the basic attack perfect pitch triggers a bloom when hitting a target suffering an attribute anomaly with additional damage dealt if the target is stunned.
Alright, leave it to me! Manager, if I start to look different, try not to freak out, okay? Yeah! Yeah! Hit the beat!
Arya drops the protection.
See? This is what I really look like.
Yeah, so I knew about this. Because there's a lot of sus people online that are looking at this robot in a very sus way. So cute.
Arya? Oh, so cute! Although you do look a bit rounder than the projection, but seeing such a cutie intelligent construct
Rounder than the
stepping
projection?
out of those ethereals makes me feel super safe.
Are you saying she's thick, Belle? Is that what you just said?
See? Arya, I told you everyone would like the real you.
But I'm an intelligent construct who deceived everyone with a projected image. I'm not the pretty girl everyone likes at all.
Alright, have a good one, Jose, and thank you very much for the 100-bit donation. I appreciate that, buddy. Have a great day at work. I guess evening at work. It's not the day, but yeah. I will talk to you Monday. I'm also someone who used the video store.
If you put it that way, then why isn't I our proxies who used the video store to fool everyone? We're not really the managers that everyone likes either.
Then I'm just an ordinary person who's been fooling myself with an account nobody even follows. I'm not the idol you and Nongong say I am.
Wait, what?
Wait, Suna, that's not what I meant.
Everyone has their own little secrets.
Arya, you've noticed it too, right? Everyone has their own little secrets. In New Eridu, an intelligent construct performing with a human girl projection is as normal as putting on makeup.
Don't give
or
up the butt.
changing outfits.
Wise. Very wise.
And besides, if you weren't such an awesome intelligent construct, this commission would have gone sideways. Let's find the signal source first, then we'll get somewhere safe and give you all the praise you deserve.
Okay.
Arya turns the projection back on.
Oh, Arya, you're so stingy. I haven't seen that cute, round look of yours in ages. I want to be the big sister, too.
What the heck? What the heck? That sounds so sus. Say it like that.
Once we find the signal source, how about I turn off the projection and go to Yomcha scene with you, Suna?
All right.
Didn't that weird client just say we gotta activate some signal tracking device and go wherever it points us? Yep. This area is pretty open. Want to give it a shot now? Let's give it a try.
Picked up
Yeah.
2 signal sources.
Oh my
Let's
god,
check
they
out the closer one
dance?
first.
They dance together? That's adorable. I mean, they are an idol group. Oh, wait, go back. There's goodies in here. Wait, how do I get in there? Activating is an X special attack, increase attack for all squad members. Activating an EX special attack again activates Ether, Veil, Delusion, Reprise. When any squad member activates an Ethereal Veil, or when an enemy on the field enters an attribute anomaly state, Suna gains a certain number of Claw Sharpeners. When Suna is off-field, Claw Sharpeners can be consumed to continuously apply Cat's Gaze to enemies, while continuously attacking and triggering Cat's Gaze. Additional damage is dealt to enemies.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
It's okay. We can handle it.
There we go.
This is fine.
Please, keep your eyes out. Leave this verse to me. Keep up with the beat. Yep, delusion. Yep. Hey. Nice run. I'm reliable too. Tempo up. I can feel the heat.
Ooh, so many cupcakes.
We're suddenly less
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 10 biddies. Thank you.
One of the signal sources should be inside this building.
Oh, poor Bamboo. Oh, wait.
Busted bamboo that's completely unresponsive even after a thorough check. There's zero sign of any intelligent entity inhabiting it. Is this tracker broken or something? Or did that signal source ditch this bamboo and relocate? Is it trying to play hide and seek with us? Though last time we were tracking, there seemed to be more than one signal source. What if this bamboo is just a decoy signal, a red herring to throw us off track? Weird indeed. This really is weird, but don't tell me it's because that unreliable case specialist gave us an equally unreliable tracker. We don't have any other clues for now. How about we check out the other signal? Alright, let's go. That's a lot of thickness from those Snorlax.
The signal tracker's response is getting stronger. Seems to be coming from underground.
Let's keep going.
Okay, stay safe.
The wrong way.
Manager and Arya are both so confident, so reliable, so cool.
The damaged constructs around here have been almost completely corrupted by miasma.
What is miasma?
It's when you can't breathe very well.
No, it's not when you can't breathe. That's asthma. My asthma's different. What the heck? Defunct machinery that cannot be communicated with. Even after a thorough inspection, there's absolutely no sign that any intelligent entities are inhabiting it. Don't tell me this is another red herring. If you look at it that way, this is awful. Who in their right mind wants to play hide and seek in a hollow? This hollow's giving me the creeps. Manager, let's hurry up and test that signal tracking device again. I don't really want to stick around here any longer. Hold up, Arya. This place is pretty open, so it should be perfect. What do you think, Manager? True. Let me try now.
Is it starting up?
Yeah,
Don't be afraid, Arya. I'm with you. Yeah, I've got this.
The show isn't over yet.
They are very fun to use together.
You're both so amazing.
That's
Last time I was
really
here,
cool.
It took me quite a while to deal with all the enemies along the way.
It's all thanks to Arya.
I mean,
After all, I'm a construct created for... If I can't protect everyone, then there's no meaning for me to exist.
the fighting in Zenless is still better than Genshin. Still easily.
The
If you
signal's
put
getting
Zenless
stronger.
fighting in
The target
Genshin,
must be close.
I'd never play another game ever again.
So far, I haven't seen anything special. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be so simple. Otherwise, why would our client say all those weird things?
Yeah, what exactly is she looking for?
I want to pull these characters.
Delusion?
They can't even, like, stop moving. Boom. Oh, grab the thing. Katya told Deep today, and deep in the tunnels I found another wall of lumite, or shining like a starry sky. I hid a small brightest piece in my pocket, hoping to place it by your bedside when I get home. You don't cough from the miasma anymore, and nothing matters more than that. The work is hard and the hours are long, but whenever I think of what Lady Sunbringer said about the children's future, it all feels worth it. Listen to your mother. When you next get time off, I'll take you to that beach where you can't see the hollows. Oh, that's right.
The last signal source is right up ahead.
It's like versions of you.
You obsolete constructs should have been buried long ago! Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Arya, calm down! You're not like them!
Suna, watch out! Focus on the fight!
Angel Ultimate!
In a pew pew, yeah. Two constructs already ravaged by corruption crumble after taking their final blow. Arya stared silently in the direction they had appeared from, her logic core pounding wildly like a heartbeat, erratic and intense. I'm sorry, I don't have the time to put you to rest. If one day I revert back to being like you, a construct with nothing left but hostile instincts, when that time comes, we'll rest together forever. If there really is such a day, I'll take that as a punishment for the moments of happiness I've stolen these years. Dang. Two constructs are gone.
Those constructs probably stayed here too long and became deeply corroded by the miasma. After Arya defeated them, they disintegrated on the spot. Although we missed the intelligent entity that PubSec was looking for, the signal source was real, and I've never heard of an entity surviving after its host body dissipates. So the commission should be complete.
Those constructs,
They're broken constructs.
They looked like constructs that were being puppeteered by the intelligent entity PubSec is after. The ones sent to attack us. Considering how damaged they were, they've probably been dormant here for a long time. But you're our good friend Arya, lead singer of Angels of Delusion. Bright, adorable, and full of energy. Why does it feel like I just said something silly?
Right. I mean, no. What I mean is, the manager's description of Arya was spot on. But aren't we the same?
How could that be?
How can that be? Your constructs of the same model and you're the same are two completely different things. They're not comparable at all. And it's fine if you only say that in front of us. But if Tin Masters
What's
hear
up?
it, watch out. Your coffee might mysteriously taste a little worse than everyone else's.
That's such a harsh punishment. But I agree with what the manager said. Intelligent constructs of the same model are like humans who are closely related and look alike. Or Thyrans who have the same fur color. Everyone's experiences, actions, and thoughts are completely different. How could anyone be the same? If you think that just because you have the same eye patch and skirt hem as they do, you should be the same, then how could an ordinary human like me, who doesn't even have wings, be called an angel of delusion with you and Nangong? But I'm not an angel either. I don't care! I saw your wings and halo! Are you trying to leave me out now?
Aww. Story? Yeah, Suna makes a good point.
Suna makes a good point. And she really did put a pair of little wings on her backpack.
Aw.
Was that why?
No, that's totally different. Intelligent constructs aren't quite the same as what Suna was talking about. Humans who share blood and look alike can still live very different lives. And even Thyrans with the same fur color can have totally different personality. But intelligent constructs aren't like that. I remember everything. The reason we were created. What we went through. The long dormancy we fell into together.
Arya doesn't look right.
Arya doesn't look right. I need to change the subject. At the very least, we have to get out of the Hollow ASAP.
Her eyes are messed up.
Let's not stay in the Hollow any longer. Since the commission's done, we can talk about the rest once we're out.
You give Suna a meaningful look.
Suna, what's wrong? You might be right, manager. I realized I might just be getting a little dizzy from staying in the Hollow for too long. Am I gonna turn into an ethereal? No, of course not. Sorry, Proxy, can you find the nearest exit? We need to get out fast.
She did that on purpose. Yeah, true. Remembering everything would be horrible. Heard you made it out alive. Our commission should be all good now. Isn't having such a reliable case specialist like me absolutely amazing? Anyway, commission fees being sent. If you didn't get it, go hit up that demon yourself. Alright, let me check. I just messaged the client and she immediately wired over the commission fee. It seems she's a bit weird, sure, but also super efficient and generous. Is public security footing the bill? We just got 500,000 Denny's. Arya, stop frowning and give me a smile. Okay. So are we heading back to 6th Street now? Oh yeah, it's way too late. Driving through the mountain roads isn't safe at this hour. Pretty sure there's no more airships either. Come back to Soybean Temple with me for the night. Huh? Wait, really? You not only run a video store on 6th Street, but you're also a master proxy and a disciple of a mystic sect from Moife Peninsula? That's insane. Even Arya is making fun of me. But I heard mystics have super strict routines. We're not going to get dragged out of bed for morning practice tomorrow, are we? I'll tell them you want to join the morning. I'll tell them you want to join the morning routines, Suna.
It's really late. Shifu and the others probably went to bed already. But Soybean Temple is big. Surely we can find an empty room somewhere.
Somewhere? But that is going to be it. So we are going to do some pulls. I'm just going to do some cleaning up here. See if we can pull out another couple more polychromes. Wait, why are you saying... Oh, I forgot to hit dispatch. My bad. Bullion store. Explore the unknown. Uncover Bullion secret. The Bullion store gathering hidden relics from ages past. Explore the Lemian Hall to find various collectibles. Complete various missions. Earn mystery points. Raise your mystery level and claim generous rewards. The secrets you uncover are logged in the mystery database available to review at any time. I like to see. Yes, we did pull some more in. That takes us to 14. Nothing on standard and no bang boom. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull an Arya. We pulled an Arya last time, but after playing with Arya and Suna, I definitely want to have them. Unfortunately, Suna's banner was last banner, so I missed out on that one. So at some point when she swings back through, hopefully we can pick her up, because that was fun. Having those two together bouncing up and down, it reminded me of a plunge team on Genshin, which is kind of the teams that I'm really enjoying over there anyways. So having plunge damage over here on Zenless is really fun. All right, let's hope for the best. Ah, only one A. So what did we get for that A? Is it a weapon or a person? Give me someone good. Ooh, it's a weapon. Not gonna lie, that weapon looks delicious. Delicious. I don't know whose weapon that is, but delicious. It's not her weapon, and it's not her weapon, but it looks delicious. Anyways, that's it for me for today and for this week. I will be back on Monday. We'll continue on with some more Zenless. So have a fantastic weekend, and until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya!